Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doug Sims. I'm commander of the Shawnee VFW Post 10552 here in Shawnee, Kansas. Unfortunately this year, due to the COVID, we have to have our veteran ceremony virtually. So take your time, stay safe out there, do what's proper, wear a mask, follow CDC guidelines, as well as state and your local officials. In the meantime, please take a moment, thank a veteran, thank them for their service, and enjoy this show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is an honor today to present the 2020 VFW Shawnee Post 10552 Education Awards. My name is Boyd Beck. I am the Senior Vice Commander of the Shawnee Post. Our first awards go to outstanding teachers who promote civic responsibility or patriotism in their schools or their classrooms. They are presented with the Smart Maher VFW National Award. We call this the VFW Post Teacher of the Year. In the elementary category, the 2020 VFW Teacher of the Year from Post 10552 goes to Mr. Darren Roberts, who teaches 4th grade at Raymarsh Elementary School. In the middle school category, the 2020 VFW Teacher of the Year from Post 10552 goes to Mrs. Stephanie Staley, the social studies teacher at Hawker Grove Middle School. In the high school, the 2020 VFW Teacher of the Year from Post 10552 goes to Ms. Pam Ogle, the Spanish teacher at Christ Preparatory Academy. We wish each of these teachers a continued safe and successful school year. It is also my honor to present the Student Awards for 2020. Both the middle school and the high school first place winners will advance to the VFW District 2 competition. These are scholarship competitions where students may earn scholarships for college. The middle school category is named the Patriot Pen Award. For 2020 students, they were asked to write an essay on the topic, "What is patriotism to me?" The third place award goes to Sarah Awad from Maranatha Christian Academy. The second place award goes to Ava Oglesby from Maranatha Christian Academy. The first place award goes to Oliver Evans from Maranatha Christian Academy. Oliver will advance to the Kansas District 2 competitions. The high school category is named the Voice of Democracy. The 2020 students were asked to write an essay and give a recorded speech on the topic, "Is this the country the founding fathers envisioned?" The third place award goes to Orissa Reichman of Maranatha Christian Academy. The second place award goes to Annika Pinter of Maranatha Christian Academy. And the first place award goes to Asia Gibson of Kansas City Christian School, who will advance to the Kansas District 2 competition. Congratulations, students. Students and schools within the area of Shawnee Memorial Post 10552 are eligible to participate in both of these programs next year. We encourage students and schools to participate. The Shawnee Memorial Post represents the cities of Shawnee, Miriam, Fairway, Olathe, Mission, Prairie Village, Leawood, Roland Park, and Westwood. We encourage all veterans to consider joining the Shawnee Memorial Post 10552 as we support veteran and veteran causes. Thank you.
From the Office of the Mayor, a proclamation in recognition of Veterans Appreciation Day. Whereas on November 11, 1918, fighting ceased in World War I when an armistice between the Allied forces and Germany went into effect. And whereas in November of 1919, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day. And whereas in 1954, the United States Congress officially renamed Armistice Day as Veterans Day in order to honor American veterans of all wars. And whereas the City of Shawnee is dedicated to honoring the sacrifice of the millions of veterans of the United States who have served in lands, both foreign and domestic, to defend our nation's freedom. And whereas tangible evidence of the foregoing, the City of Shawnee on November 8, 1992, established Memorial in a park as a national tribute to all veterans. And whereas local organizations, including Shawnee VFW Post 10552, American Legion Post 327, and the Sons of the American Revolution Monticello Chapter also go above and beyond to support our military veterans. And whereas Shawnee will continue to support and honor those serving in our armed forces, and in the words of one of our founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, who said, "There is a certain enthusiasm in liberty that makes human nature rise above itself in acts of bravery and heroism." Therefore I, Michelle Disler, the Mayor of the City of Shawnee, Kansas, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, November 11, 2020 as Veterans Appreciation Day and encourage all of our citizens to honor and support those who serve and protect our nation. Thank you.
My name is Mel Carney. I was in the U.S. Army from April 1966 to August 1969. Served in the U.S. Army as a infantry platoon leader and company commander in Vietnam.
My name is Heather Inich. I was an E4, which is a senior airman in the United States Air Force, and I was in from October of 1995 to October of 1999.
My name's Chris Pfister. I served in the Navy for 20 years, retired as a lieutenant commander.
My name is Doug Sims. I'm in the U.S. Army Reserve. I was a Sergeant First Class, which is an E7. I served for 24 years, retired from the Army Reserves, and I was a medical logistics NCO, and I served 3 tours in 3 different countries.
And we worked mostly over around Laos, which is very heavily jungled. Very little few contact with anybody other than NVA or Viet Cong. So we spent my time as a commander, which means you're kind of on 24/7. So there's really no break in time.
I deployed all over the world. I deployed with our NATO allies. I deployed to the Middle East to serve on staff in support of Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
I was a medical services journeyman, which is basically a fancy word for a nurse, but I could do everything a nurse could do except for give narcotics. I worked in the inpatient unit and as well as in the clinics doing just patient care.
My experiences really taught me a lot. Mostly with my first deployment, kind of got to really do my job for the first time. By the second and third deployments, I was obviously an expert at it. But what was great was being with the Special Forces group is they treated you like on one of your own. So not only would I do my job, but I would go out and help them on missions as well.
Taught me and my family about sacrifice, both within the family and personally, and for our country. And it taught us to cherish the most important things in life, family and friends and loved ones, and to make the most of every day and to cherish every day that we have together.
Well, first of all, from in April 1966, when I raised my hand in Chicago and said yes, I had no idea what a yes is going to do to my life. From the outset, I ended up going through officer candidate school, worked under Captain Dan Prather, who was my CO in the field, and eventually became a company commander myself in the field with infantry. And we worked like over by Laos, so it was, you were in pretty much constant contact every day. There was never very much of a break.
Ultimately, I served for family tradition. My grandmother was in the Navy. My grandfathers were both in the Army. My dad is retired Army. My oldest brother was in the Navy and was in the first Gulf War and actually decommissioned the USS Missouri. And then my brother Keith is still active duty Army. And I had an aunt that was in the National Guard. So just family tradition, basically.
You come back and then you have a virtual sense of everything that's going on, but the reality is that there really is a sense of community, and people and how they like to support each other, and they support veterans, and it's really noble. And that's why I continue to join and serve with the VFW here in Shawnee, is because we like to give back to those who've already given us so much. For those of us from the Shawnee Fire Department, we want to say Happy Veterans Day and thank you, veterans.
Happy Veterans Day! Thank you for your service.
Happy Veterans Day! Thank you for your service.
Thank you, veterans, and thank you to all men and women serving our country.
Day.